One of the reasons that I always do talk about literary devices is because for me, that's a lot of where the magic in writing lies, right? With the incoming of ChatGPT and automatic writing situations, there's an ability to create content pretty simply, but the magic of a good author, a good story, or good writing lies in the ability to play with words in a way that really just brings delight. Macbeth is a standard for me because Lady Macbeth, to teach again to a group of girls, she's such a powerful character who, yes, is a villain, but is a villain because it's kind of her only choice. And so I do like having the students identify who they think the real villain in that story is. My new favorite thing to teach is the Stepford Wives. I taught that this past semester in my literary horror class, and teaching the Stepford Wives at an all-girl school was such an interesting experiment because not only were they as angry as you would want them to be, but it was very hard for them to imagine the world that the Stepford women lived in. So one of my favorite authors is Stephen King, which I always get made fun of for because he's a pop culture author. But he creates great characters, and character development is one of my favorite things in the story. Plot matters so much less to me than character. And I think one of the things, again, about teaching here is that girls are relational. So for them, character matters a lot also. It is, of course, not 100% of my students, but the majority of my students respond to characters in a way like they're discussing good friends. And so it's really enjoyable to have those conversations with them about it because they can get really into it. And I like to read, right? So anytime anybody wants to talk about a book that I love with me, I'm happy.